All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to day two here at the DevOps Online Summit. I just want to go live. I didn't have this on the schedule, but I just want to go live and get everybody up to date with where we are. So we had a really exciting first day, lots of good keynotes and track talks. So I want to thank all of the speakers yesterday: Dave Farley, Abrar Hashmi, Kurt Anderson, Leonardo Murillo, and then in the afternoon, we had Tiffany Jaka, Dr. Gautam Palapa, and Jorge Simo, and David Vugantin, and Naladri Chowdhury wrapped us up yesterday. A lot of great talks. Make sure if you have any good takeaways, share those on Slack. It'd be good to share any of your questions or takeaways there on Slack. And I also want to put a big plug in for this morning. Later today, we're going to be starting our open space event here in a little bit. So it's 8 o'clock here Eastern time, or almost 8 o'clock. Excuse me. We're going to start at 8:30. Check out the link there. I want to make sure everyone sees that for the open space events off the calendar. We're going to have Jeffrey Campbell is going to help us with 4 hours of an open space event. So hopefully you can join us there. Make sure you get registered. There's a registration required for that. And then we have, you can put your topics in the sheet there. And then also this morning, we do have a keynote from Julia Wester, and then she's going to do an Ask Me Anything that will be live here on YouTube as well. So if you have questions for her, excuse me, make sure you join us for that. Then we also have some more track talks from the SRE track. We have Manish Rao, the DevSecOps track, Gunjan Sile. And then we also have at 11 o'clock, we have our partners at DTX are going to be putting on a simulation as well. So you can see that in the registration is required for that. It's off the link off the summit calendar there. So check that out. And then also too at noon, we have a panel. So we have the value stream mapping or management consortium panel. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We have Helen Beal from the DevOps Institute is going to host that. That will be live here on Zoom, or excuse me, on YouTube. So make sure you're subscribed and getting that. So that'll come out live. And then this afternoon, we have a lot of good tracks from CI/CD, patterns and anti-patterns. We have a keynote from our sponsor, our platinum sponsor, Blameless. Christopher Hendricks is going to join us. And then Daniel O from is going to have a talk on Cloud Native on Jonathan Johnson's track. And then we have an Ask Me Anything with Christopher Hendricks at 4, and then a keynote from Manuel Paish, who a lot of you probably know from his book Team Topologies that he co-wrote with Matthew Skelton. So we have a fun and fully packed day. But like I said, make sure you're posting your questions in Slack, but get ready for that open space. I also want to point out, I did post in Slack on the Everyone channel there. David, yesterday afternoon, his talk about burnout, he had a PDF that he shared with me. So I put that there. Make sure you check that out. He had a lot of good suggestions. I think burnout might be something that some of us in the DevOps community could suffer from, but maybe we overlook it. So I think David had some good knowledge, that he's done some research. He's had some professional burnout in his career. So he shared with us and really learned a lot. And I thought that was very interesting talk that he shared yesterday. So make sure you check that out. And of course, if you have any suggestions, questions, I'm on Slack, or you can email me at tom@devopsonlinesummit.com. Be happy to help you with any questions you might have. So you can reach us out in any way. But yeah, we have a lot of good stuff coming out today. Make sure you're checking that out. And two, I want to point out, so just so everyone knows, the summit, if you have a free ticket, it's free for the week. Lots of great content here. You can join us in Slack. But if you want to keep access to this content, you have to upgrade to a VIP ticket. Or what I think is the best option, consider joining our coaching program. So we're going to start in earnest next week. Maybe you got a coaching ticket. You're wondering, hey, Tom, where's the information on that? We'll be reaching out next week. We're going to be following up. We're going to be scheduling some time with some of these DevOps professionals that have spoken here at the summit. They will answer our questions, kind of share some insights, It's a really good learning opportunity. I've always enjoyed it. I just kind of facilitate and listen to the questions, and I always learn a lot myself when I do these. And that's really the reason why I started the summit, is because I'm curious. I want to learn more. I want to develop my skills, and I think that's why a lot of you are here. So consider upgrading to that. I think that's a good option, and because I know I'll always get emails on this Saturday. People wonder where the content went. So if you want to keep access to this great content, make sure you upgrade for VIP tickets. And then also too, we're running a contest. We have a lot of people that are sharing this and keep sharing it on social media. Our goal is to get 5,000 people together. So make sure you're sharing this with your friends on Twitter, LinkedIn, any social media. Send them an email or give them a call, send them a text message. Let them know where all this DevOps content is and how they can get a free ticket, for the week. Just tell them to join us in Slack and ask some conversations. We had a lot of good conversation yesterday, and people are, we're posting the information and the session links. We have, you can subscribe on YouTube to get the content. Like I said, we have a blend of recorded and live stuff, because we know, there's people all over the world consuming this. And so we try to go live throughout the day at various times, but have some of the recorded stuff. We post it in session links. If we had a few of the speakers join us yesterday in the summit channel. So like Kurt Anderson from Blameless joined us, Abrar, Craig Pearson, who's the track chair for the SRE, was there as well. We had a lot of good people there joining us. So make sure you jump in there, ask any questions, and feel free. If, for instance, if you saw something, you have a question, it's unclear, feel free to ask a question in Slack. You can post it there, and we'll try to get it answered for you. I know, for instance, like Naladri Chowdhury is always good. Steve's been in Slack, Priya, and he's great. We see Helen Beal out there in Slack. It's good to so many good people, leaders in this industry. Mark Peters, I know Tracy was on there yesterday with Tiffany. They did a great job in their talk. So lots of leaders. You can kind of rub shoulders with them in Slack. And we have some things going on to kind of help, like these live sessions, to help you join us. But like I said, make sure you consider that open space here coming up in a little bit. So I'm going to actually stop this here in a second, because I got to get ready for that as well. Hopefully we'll get a lot of you to join us. So thanks for joining us today on the second day of the summit, and we'll talk to you guys later. Feel free, like I said, I'll be on Slack, but we're going to get ready for that open space. And then we have a few other live things later today. So enjoy this.